Yeah, I'm doing this again. Skyrim, as you know. Same old goal. End the Civil War. As bloodily as possible. To do so, kill Ulfric, that's already done, and now kill Elisif. Same old rules. No fast travel. Kill everyone. You get the point. If I don't get this done today, can't be fucked doing this again. It's not as interesting as I was hoping it would be. So from there to there. We'll see. Isn't this what you have guards for? Why are you going after me? They're clearly overpaid. Very clearly. That's alive. Alright, mate. Oh, that's okay, impartial there. It can be hard to tell sometimes. Wasn't there another one? Do we have another runner? I'm gonna go ahead and say that's okay. Because they're alone in a frozen wasteland. They'll probably die anyway. Still counts. I am technically playing modded. I've only got one mod installed. It's the it's one that makes everyone killable. Well, it should do. It doesn't quite work properly. But the idea for this Skyrim run, I've done it for the past couple of weeks, is end the Civil War, but with a bit of psychopathy integrated into that goal. So I've killed Ulfric, and now we're going to kill Elisif. And we kill everyone we come across in between there. I thought it was going to be a more interesting idea, but at some point, you just out-level the guards. And since your main antagonist in this challenge, so to speak, is guards and regular old townsfolk, probably stopped having any tension a while ago. But that's okay. Sometimes it's just therapeutic to spree murder. You're downloading a bunch of Oblivion mods? Which ones? Yeah, no, Elder Scrolls is one of my tops as well. Oblivion is Skyrim, and I've always wanted to get more into Morrowind, but never quite had the time. Hi, Raptor. Have fun being a creepy lurker. Is that a Stormcloak camp? Mostly graphic overhauls, yeah. A few gameplay additions and quest lines. You love the glitchy mess that it is? It is very charming in that degree. Sometimes weirdness is exactly what you need to get some real entertainment out of something. And Oblivion is probably one of the better examples of that. People like to think of Skyrim, but I think Oblivion is a lot less stable than Skyrim was. I guess just because Skyrim was the popular one. Why are you guys camping out here? Ulfric's dead. And half the Imperial Legion is dead, thanks to me. Can you not tell I'm here yet? Routed is a bit of an extreme way to describe my tactics. Shooting you point blank range is probably better. I wouldn't call it routing. That's probably giving me a bit too much credit. Alright, is that clear? Oh no, wait, there's horses. I know horses don't particularly perpetrate the horrors of a civil war, but I wasn't very specific about the rules, I just said kill everything. So the horses gotta go. Though I'm not particularly sure these are horses. They seem a bit underrated. A few kicks from a horse like that would cave in someone's chest. But I took it like a champ. Kinda ruins the point of having cavalry at that point. Thanks, Skyrim. In the previous episodes I was just following the roads, but now I'm... I guess we gotta go through Morthal. Guess we'll kill everyone in Morthal. Assuming my aim improves. Or they could just come back. Animals are known to do that. Run back towards their predators. Okay, let's see if I can kill Morthal in record time. Dawnstar had all those annoying mines, but Morthal's even smaller. Hey Hooney, how you doing? Where is everyone? They already fled? Ah, no, here we go. Good man, just relaxing before your stream later on. What are you streaming? And what time? Go ahead. Give yourself a promotion here. Even though the people that are watching this are the people who are already in the Discord and will know anyway. Warzone. At 8 PM Queensland time. What's Warzone? I feel like sounds familiar. Can't quite place it. That's right, I was thinking Call of Duty, but I couldn't. I don't actually play Call of Duty myself. Well, I still can't. That was a ballsy thing to say, mate, considering you lost half your blood. Is that chicken coming at me? Is the chicken the bravest one among you? Hardly play it, but your mate wants to stream it? Yeah. Yeah. On second thought, standing in the middle of the bridge to take on the town isn't a great idea. Is the stream frozen? No, it's just on my end. Thanks, laptop.
You'll make a fine rug, cat.
And for a minute there, I thought you were just going to stand there staring at me menacingly. Raptor plays Warzone. Raptor plays anything. Except Spyro.
Last mistake. We're after that damn hilt. Go ahead. Try it. You're already dead.
Red is sus. Well, that just comes with the territory, doesn't it? It's like saying birds fly to say red is sus.
This ends now.
I agree, mate.
I've been wounded worse by better.
You've been one hell of a prophet. You'll play COD with the losers. Well, that kind of goes without saying as well, doesn't it? Just you and me in COD. Not getting invites. It's hard to get invited to a game you don't actually own. Or didn't even really know about until 5 minutes ago.
Not quite good enough, are you?
You might be surprised, mate. I mean, what are you, the last two guards by now? Oh no, there's quite a lot of guards for this small town, actually. Where do you people keep coming from? What are you, all inbred? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me for a town like Morthal. Just look at this place. Make this quick. This fight has lasted half of an in-game day. Alright. That looks like that's all of the authorities. Now we can get on with the good business of murdering innocents. You know, I finished the first season of Umbrella Academy today. I do not understand where all the raving reviews for that show are coming from. I wouldn't necessarily call it bad. It's got style. The problem is that none of that style serves anything. The show is about as deep as a piece of paper.
I'm being attacked.
You're 6 episodes in? Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. There's this weird disconnect between all the stylistic elements and the weird superhero narrative that's been crammed in. You're digging it? Well, it's okay to like it. I didn't say it was bad, I said it just isn't worth raving about. The shout out to Istanbul. Yeah, see, I like that song as much as anybody, but other than creating a neat little combat music piece, that really didn't suit the... In fact, their choice of music in general has this huge disconnect. None of it is quite themed correctly. It's just... It's spectacle for the sake of spectacle. Which is fine. I mean, there's a lot of great movies and shows that are all about just creating spectacle. But it makes me wonder why they bother with half the other stuff then. Like I said, it's a weird disconnect. I mean, at some points it makes me think it wants to be a artsy show. With all the effort they go through to pull off little emotional moments, even though they have no bearing on the story.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
In particular,
Someone do something.
this... I'm pretty sure it's within 6 episodes, where the 2 suit people go to the prosthetic manufacturer. Is that in the first 6 episodes? Or am I spoiling something? I was trying to be as vague as possible. Yeah, they burned it down. Alright, so it is. Except it's... Other than for style points, what does the whole high AF aspect of that add? And then there was the Nam thing. That is probably the most egregious aspect of it. The most unnecessary introduction of a Nam side plot. Is that not in the first 6 episodes? Surely. It's based on comic books. Well, like I said, it does find it adapting the spectacle of it But then it also at the same time wants to seem clever for doing so. Why are you carrying around a sack of flour, mate? I don't know, it's a weird half measure. What is she doing? She's like, I know you're here somewhere on this 2 feet of boardwalk. You couldn't possibly be anywhere other than on this 2 feet of boardwalk. So I'm just gonna walk back up and down it. What is she? Speaking of being high AF. And she's gone inside. She got bored. Short attention span on this one. What? Let's put her out of her misery. The other thing we've been doing is, since lockdown happened here, me and some of my family usually do a games night over Skype on weekends. I set it up so everyone can use Jackbox. And we've gotten into become fascinated with one particular game recently. Have you played Push the Button? It's basically Among Us, but instead of using detective skills to figure out a pattern while everyone does tasks or whatever, you use people's answers to questions about themselves. So you use your detective skills to work out who's lying based on your knowledge of that person. I kind of prefer it that way. Adding the personal element. Interesting. Adding the personal element. I don't know. Feels like it has more weight to it than doing tasks until you die. Or find out who's killing. I am just bad at Among Us, but I also prefer the True, but I do prefer the personal aspect as well.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be living. Let's fix that.
Oh, I'm being attacked!
Get out or I'll call the guards.
The guards are all dead, kid.
Never should have come here.
Jeez, this 8-year-old girl's trying to rock me. Did you see that? She was going to shank me. Morthal, I tell you, this place is a freaking basket case. I mean, one thing you've got to give to push the button over Among Us is that it... I mean, Among Us, we all know, is better with more people, right? And usually it's better with people you know, because you can probably use voice chat and you can learn how people operate. But push the button goes that extra level of making it better by playing with people you know, because it rewards you for how well you know them. That's your secret, though? You don't want to know people? You know what? I never considered that. That's a good point. And I don't want people to know you. That's even worse. The more you know of them, the more disappointed you are when they do something dumb. That one I disagree with. I don't have expectations of anyone, no matter how well I know them. That's my secret, Cap. I'm never disappointed. Or I'm always disappointed. That's why you play every game different. I don't know. That's an interesting statement, because playing every game different is how everyone knows you now. That in itself is your gimmick. It's kind of self-defeating, in a way. But they have to pick the right thing. They always have to pick the right thing. Am I doing tasks? Are you trolling? Or are you sweating detective? But the longer you do that, the more people will be able to see which one of those it is earlier. I mean, not me. I don't pay nearly enough attention, but Todd, maybe. When you're not grouped with him. See me burn, you've done nothing but use ice spells. Pick a gimmick, mate. Okay, is that the outside done? Looks like it. Let's kill the inside folk. The folk that don't like to go outside. And they think they're safe inside. No, you don't get to have this skeleton. Where did you come? Oh, you were raised. Is that the bit? These people dumb. How big is this place? Oh no, this loops around.
Someone there.
Is someone there? Why do they call you Ascendant? Not for your ability to perceive things, obviously. Well, I can see Solitude from here. We're making progress. Maybe we will get this done today. Okay, we'll definitely get this done today. Might have to come up with something else after this. It's serene, isn't it? Well, it's even more peaceful now.
No more. I yield. I yield. Victory is yours. I submit.
Why didn't I get a bounty for that one? I guess they don't care about the
I'm going to put you down.
these hicks out in the hills. Do horses headbutt people? Your last Skyrim playthrough. You got to level 42 for max armor level on uniques. Went to get Nightingale armor. And got the Carlia glitch where she can never open the door. Who's Carlia again? I don't remember this glitch. Was it on console? Because you can't access the command console on consoles, can you? Just one of the Nightingales. Yeah, peaceful. Sucks. Is it not something that you can
Never should have come here.
reload to fix or anything?
I cannot best you. You won't get the best of me.
You want to play a selfish jerk, but you feel bad, and swap back to a hero. Yeah, that's a common phenomenon. That's why everyone thinks gamers are so violent, because they feel bad about what they do, totally. You mustn't be a real gamer girl, Raptor.
We are routed. Fall back.
By the gods, that really just happened.
Why does it make sword sounds? You don't even hear own cat ear. That is a disgrace, Raptor. And you call yourself hentai. What other lies have I been told by the council? By the Docs Boys Council? Okay, they clearly have a fire going. Why are they eating rabbit legs raw? I'm telling you, these people are hicks. Skyrim peasants are just the people from The Hills Have Eyes. Join the cult to eat people? Oh yeah. Jeez, by the time I make it to the cult, there's not gonna be anyone left to eat. Why do horses keep coming back to life? I mean, isn't that your body over there? There was only one when I got here. What cult is the horse in? I want to name that cult. You think it's the Dark Brotherhood horse? No, I don't think the Dark Brotherhood hire white horses. Kinda goes against the name. That's why Shadow Me is always black. Because white horses are sus. White is always sus. It's the Doug Walker of horses. Oh wait, no, you can't kill those ones. He's just happy. Despite the terrible brain damage that I just gave him. The horse was the last witness? Dude, what do I keep saying about snitches and stitches? They keep talking, I'm gonna make their throats a little hoarse, if you know what I mean. This is where someone would play the laugh track. As I senselessly beat that guy to death. Yeah, the end goal is kill the guys and go brr. The The two people. Ulfric, who's already dead, and Elisif, who's at the back of Solitude. And once they're dead, once they're burrowing their way to heaven or hell or whatever, then everything will be perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And Cadsia can retire. Yes, that was... Yes, exactly, Raptor. The greater good, yes.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Yeah, they can't hurt Uncle Rogvir, that's my job. There we go.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Why are you guys mad? I did your job for you. Yeah, because the, even if you kill the headsman, the head cutting off animation will still play. It'll just be perpetrated by a ghost.
Someone do something!
Guy's head will just fall off, as heads are known to do. Great job, ladies.
Oh, not so fast.
Are we having trouble with the stairs, mate? Try 1 foot at a time. Are you trying to shoot me through a wall? What are you, afraid of the stairs?
Stop right there.
Why are you trying to... What difficulty? The default one. Didn't change it. What is it? It's Adept.
That's all you've got. Oh, not so fast. Enough. No. That's your best, huh? Like this.
Imagine fighting Khajiit, and he stops. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was doing that. 55 potatoes. Eating 55 potatoes is basically like enraging. Jeez, that guy had a sixth sense.
That's it? That's all you got? Oh, bastard.
I can't. I can't use my penis breath on these fellas. I don't have any. I didn't get to Whiterun to suck off the Jarl Balgruuf. Never got to suck him off. Nor the Whitebeards or anything. Jarl ballin'. More like Jarl ballin' in this mouth. Swag.
It's nothing. Easily blocked.
My god, dude, go down.
I cannot best you.
Dude, that guy took a warhammer up the ass like a real champ. He was experienced.
Gods, no.
Who's detecting me from up here? Is that guy staring at me? Wait. Oh, that's bullshit. And he's talking to me. No, mate, I can't hear what you're actually saying. I can't. Do you notice there's a huge distance between us? Both vertically and horizontally. Whatever. It's too quiet around here. There you are.
Help! Somebody! Help! Is someone there?
clear out some of these buildings.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me. I'm not going to warn you again. Get? Should have.
Where are you?
Guards! Help! Trespasser!
No. Not this way.
Someone enough! Enough!
When you play Skyrim, Raptor, what race do you play? I always love when the models for children grow so they can interact with things. It's that was when super puberty you went through.
Why, you little filcher.
You're getting mad at me for stealing. For stealing? Well, here comes someone.
I'm getting out of here.
Damn it, the day shift woke up.
We are routed. What you want, huh? What do you think you're doing? You want?
I knew Solitude was going to be the hardest because they have the barracks or castle or whatever.
I'll kill you.
But damn, there's a lot of these guys. And there's going to be even more inside there. Gonna see a lot of this animation. This is why I don't play two-handed, it just simplifies the combat down to too much. It's just the same animation over and over again. Occasionally you can do a power swing. For all the problems the magic combat has in this game, at least it adds variety. I mean, it can't do shit, but means you just gotta kinda think your way through encounters. But when you get a big chunky boy like this, a war chungus, you just swing it back and forth. And that's why of the two kill animations the Warhammer has, one of them doesn't even use the Warhammer, really. It just uses your forehead. Despite how stupidly impractical that is. I mean, if your Warhammer wasn't gonna shatter someone's skull, how much better will your skull do? What kind of Andre the Giant bullshit do you have going on for you? Stop bashing me. It's not cool, dude. Thought we were friends. Do you know Game Epic was actually still doing those? They're really not as good as they used to be. They're not terrible, but... it's the reason no one quotes the new ones. It's always the old ones, like Jarl Bolin and whatnot. Bits and pieces. Ah, that's what I'm going to turn its owner into.
How do you feel? What do you think you're doing?
It was a very good shop name. Truly visionary, that was. Yeah, see, that's one of the old ones as well. And, the Emperor is nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor. You there. Hold your tongue. Soon my tongue will wiggle its way into your Emperor's anus.
By the gods! I'm being enough!
Why did you people turn up today? Didn't you get my message? Don't come to market tomorrow.
Someone do something. Is there fair? No more. I yield. I yield.
It's time for bashing butts. See, that one's even older. Try quoting one of the new ones. You can't do it, can you? Other than maybe, when in doubt, whip it out. You haven't seen? Yeah, no one has, because no one watches them anymore.
Hello. What do you think you're doing? We are routed.
He kind of tried to add more of a structure to it, and it wasn't... just wasn't the same. Like, he saw that some of his most popular ones were the really absurd, like, sex jokes. And so his new ones are just that, but without the absurdity. It's just kind of expected now. It's just kind of pee funny. Why the Warhammer over the Greatsword? Kill cams are way better. I'm sure they are, but I thought, oh, you know what, I probably just want as much damage as possible considering what I'm doing. And I regret it. It's only 3 points higher. Hey, sometimes a difference of 3 is quite a lot.
Last mistake.
3 points of damage. 3 deaths. 3 inches. Yeah, see? You get it. Living the dream. 4 inches. 4 inches of absolute stunner. Ow. Good shot.
No.
4 inches of whopper stunner. I'm cool with it. It's probably a bit overrated. Do the yeah, I was gonna when I found the one of the Dawn Guard guys in another city, but I wasn't sure if all the perks work the same way for the crossbow as they do for the regular bow. So I just decided to. Also, bolts are much harder to find than arrows. Arrows are plentiful. You can craft them with Dwarven Spiffing. Well, I'm not actually... One ingot gets like 5 bolts. I'm not actually doing a lot of smithing is the thing. I was kind of in a rush to get to... what's it called? Windhelm, and then here to Solitude as quickly as possible. So I wasn't really going to invest in smithing. Had to do the best I could with what I got. Yeah, it is. Why can these people take so many headshots? Well, this ought to work. I swear these guys have more health than they did before. Shit. What the? I didn't do that. I definitely didn't strip him. What the hell is going on in this place? dodge is broken. They have this stupid sixth sense. Like the moment you release an arrow, they know to do a sonic dash to either side. It looks ridiculous.
I cannot best you.
Die, damn it.
Not the bards. Why not? The bards are annoying. Sven was a bard and he was my first kill. They just want to fuck all the dragons? What Skyrim fanfics are you reading? Sven is an economic girly man.
That's all you got?
When in doubt, whip it out. Oh, that was a good...
Enough.
I've seen fresh recruits with more skill than you.
Have your fresh recruits committed genocide? You know, it would be a sick run to stream. Unarmed only. That's been done before. You can find that elsewhere. Unarmed is so broken. Because you can get an enchantment for unarmed, which just increases your damage by like 1000%. And there's another person the mod doesn't work on. You don't watch other people?
Damn you.
I'm touched, Raptor. Do you watch me in my sleep as well? The tapping at the window was me. Hard to tell considering how much bloody wind we get down here. You'd think spring would be nice and warm, but it's freezing because it's just bloody tornado at all times. I don't know if that's the same for you up there. You fucking northerners. Not that I mean to dox you. You are a northerner compared to other people. Yeah, it's relative. You're more north than Raptor. Yeah, I keep saying, relatively. You're both more north than I am. You literally live on the beach. And your beach is far more north than my beach. Beaches love northerners. Who needs and bloody whoop whoop? I can't loot unless this person has the key. No wait, isn't that for the Dark Brotherhood questline? Yeah. Shouldn't be anyone in there. I'm not making any sense. It's It's rather simple, really. If Hooney is 10 hours north of you, Raptor, then you are like 16 hours north of me. It's simple geometry. How is Raptor 16 hours north of me, or am I west? Why would being west make him more north of me? No, I'm south. Think of what's south of where Raptor lives. Report success to... What? Who is Lizette? Is it? 15 it. I mean, it's been a long time since I drove north, but as far as I remember, it took... I mean, when we used to go to Queensland, it took 3 days? We drove up there in 3 days' time? I didn't think we were going that slowly. But I was a kid, so whatever. All car rides are long car rides when you're a kid and hyperactive.
Is someone there?
Yeah,
Can I help you?
that's what I assumed.
Get away!
I swear it takes like... I swear it took us at least 1 day to get to New South Wales and then another day to get through it. Maybe we were slow. Maybe because we had kids in the car, my parents did it over a longer journey. Really? Maybe. Actually, no, that probably does make more sense. Guess it's just my skewed memory.
Welcome to the Bars College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
Well, you can help me with these guys if you really wanted to.
Come on! Victory is yours! I submit. Best you can do. Time to finish this!
Still, the difference there is 7 hours. That's
Crosses me! Getting out of here.
7 hours and one state line. To me, that's enough to be considered northerners. Because I don't travel a lot. Well, Raptor will be happy. I killed all the bards. Oh, wait.
Help me! Help!
Why should anyone help you? You sat down stuffing your face while everyone above needed your help. Alright, last house. And it looks like it's empty. Alright. Suppose you could call this part the grand finale then? One last murder to shape them all. and apples falling from the sky.
What do you think? Huh?
You guys that dumb? Let's take this outside. It's nothing like dying in the fresh air. I should know. I've tried all types of dying. See, the cheap dying like this is my favorite. Line them up and knock them down. Alright, is that all of her personal guard? Nope. This one's just a little slow. Be careful. Thanks, Meg. I'll be sure to be careful in future. I wouldn't want to hurt someone. Hey, that's what I said. That bitch stole my line. I didn't know that line was in Skyrim. That's interesting. That's just a quest. There's no one in there. You'd think if they're going to build a palace, the people who live there wouldn't have to share bedrooms. Isn't that the exact point of a palace?
Somebody help! I'm getting out of here.
Someone do something. Never should have come.
That the best you can do? Power belongs to the North. This ends now.
Wait your turn, Jarl. You'll die soon enough. Oh, fine. You can die now then.
Victory is yours!
Actually, since you're down, I'll take the opportunity.
Enough!
Enjoy. No more! I yield! I yield!
Alright, you hide in here. And I'll be back to slaughter you. As a good princess. Oh, never mind, there's no rooms on this side. Death always comes sooner than expected.
You won't get away.
And there you have it, boys. Peace. Peace in Skyrim. The Civil War is over. Everyone else is dead. So, peace in Skyrim for, I don't know, the rats. It's, by definition, it's peace. Kill the Greybeards? I do have like an hour left, so yeah, that works. They are all about peace, aren't they? So we should kill them. Stop the old men shouting. Oh, how far is the throat of the world? Ooh. That's a fair distance. And Whiterun is in the way. But screw it. I did what I set out to do, so I guess we can forget the rules. This is just a bonus round. For all the true believers. And that's the wrong direction. It would look really nice if you couldn't see where all the different water textures overlapped with each other. I always hated trying to find the way up into this area. Oh hey look, I went there. Everyone's dead there. Good times. And great classic hits. I thought the last waterfall looked bad. Jesus. That distance texture. And it's only moving at the bottom. That's real bad. Not even that far away. Where are you people getting your paychecks from? All your leaders are dead. Why are you bothering to patrol? I killed another desktop cads. I'm getting good at killing cats. It's an interesting trait about me. Desktop greybeards. Oh, that should be their next game. Who made that game again? It was, I think it was called Infograms or something. Let me see. Oh no, it was called PE Magic. Why is it called PE Magic? PE was the worst. It's the least magical class. Everyone right to, probably at this point, former employees of PE Magic, demanding a desktop greybeards game. Where you can feed the greybeards and play with the greybeards and pet the greybeards and throw the greybeards around and spray them with bug spray. Your ex. Oh, a troll. That took me too long. Oh, look, a town. Let's kill these people. So even if we fail to kill the greybeards, they'll starve to death. Because they never leave the house. And these people, they're our only Uber Eats option. Kill the greybeards, stop them from shouting at me to get off their lawn.
I've suffered worse than training.
How can they even tell? Their lawn is literally the size of a mountain.
Please don't kill me. My money's on the big one. Come on.
That was brutal. One overhand and one underhand. Her spine would have been plasma at that point.
Trying to finish this.
You don't.
Were you about to say you don't scare me?
Somebody help.
Those are terrible last words. Those are the last words people put in a book.
Think you're doing?
Paismir, you won't leave here alive.
Now the Greybeards are going to be far more powerful than any of these people, right? Because they have like... There's 4 of them, they have a tendency to spam shouts like freeze and... What is with all the dead naked couriers everywhere? What is this? Why is God dropping dead boys everywhere? But they have a tendency to spam shouts like the freeze and the Fusrodars and the whatnots. And maybe they have a shout to conjure naked boys. Wouldn't surprise me. No wonder they live in solitude. Well, we'll probably have enough time to kill him. You gotta head out. You're gonna miss the grand killing of 4 old dudes. Much love from 10 hours south of Hootie and 7 hours north of Qarren. We're gonna make it rain old men from the tops of mountains. You should have prayed for security instead. I'm assuming he wasn't at the time that happened, because that would be ironic. shit. You fucked me up. That was like 2 hits. It's because I said that thing about desktop cats. Holy shit. Usually when you come here at low level, it's the troll that fucks you up, but I've never come up here this high level. Well, that was lucky. I had like 1/3 of a hit left in me. But luckily those kill animations are way overpowered. Not now. You're gonna have to keep up, mate. And he cannot. There are a lot of Stormcloak camps around. I like to think that they're all just out here because they're in hiding from me. This is the troll I remember. Seems so minuscule compared to that cat now. I believe that means we're almost there. But I could be being optimistic. Actually, this thing will tell me. As far as I can remember, there are 10 of these things in total. So which one's this one? 6. Fuck, that was the halfway point. Although the distance between them is getting shorter. This actually looks like it. Here we go. I always thought this place looked like it was made in Minecraft. It's got so many jagged edges and it's just made out of like cobblestone with random windows everywhere. Alright. Hopefully. They shouldn't be openly hostile to me straight away, so maybe I can get one sneak attack in. Requires a key. Oh. I didn't know it doesn't actually open if you're not on the quest. Luckily I have a spell, suppose you could call it, to deal with that. Alright, here we go. Oh, that did nothing. This is not gonna end well. Yep. 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 The phrase spam. What is that sound it's making? What is... Oh, they disarmed me. That sound. That's amazing. I love it. Maybe this won't be that hard. Never mind. He's just gonna stand there and watch his own eyeballs be sliced out over and over again. That is not how I expected that to go. I thought it was going to go a little bit more like it did in the beginning. Or I just got stun locked. Apparently they don't possess that much wisdom. They missed the wise learning about not standing still and taking an axe to the face over and over again. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in that sentiment. And it was lost on them. Where are they? What the? It's going through him. Okay. That one got so old he died and became a ghost. Thanks for the assist, mate. They really are killing each other more than me. Although they're doing a number on me, unlike the first two. I'm just gonna keep one in between me and the other. Oh. Unless they stun me again. God, these guys are pretty sneaky. Give it a rest. And there you have it. For a raptor who was not present for any of that. But there's another target of peace gone from the world. Gotta do it again. I think he gets the spirit of it. It was kind of just a bunch of ice and fire and yeah, over and over again. I think you only needed to see one of them to get what the other three were going to do. I usually go for till 6:30, so now it's complete. I do believe I can fly. Or fall with style. I'm Dragonborn, I should be able to fly. And not in some really cheap gimmicky way. Where you just ride around in circles. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't actually the world, is it? Because this... Is it? Oh, no, it is. I thought for a second. Because I went for a loading screen, but no. Then I went back out again. Just try and get me up here, boys. Yep, and we're just gonna sit around staring while I slowly slide to my death. Oh, this is a good way to level up Sneak. I think I've found it. Roundabout. Much love from 17 hours south, my man. Goodbye, you silly northerner. You know that expression, shooting fish in a barrel? I think there are some parallels here. Oh no, that one gets the idea. Is he gonna run away? Maybe sitting around in camp isn't gonna save your life. Good I had this. This would have made it easier. Assuming they don't use their sixth sense. Their weird arrow sense. Remember that show, Arrow? Can you believe that shit went for like 5 seasons? It was already pretty dumb by season 2. This has... What I'm doing right now has less plot contrivance than what Arrow did by the end. Maybe it went for even like 6 or 7 seasons. This is some bullshit. And by the end it was just... half the cast were dead and the other cast were just having... spats with their spouses. Stop moving around so erratically. There we go. Stop. It only moves once I've released the arrow. They're programmed to have a sixth sense. It's really annoying. Why is every stupid soldier and horse Neo from the Matrix? Why does that horse run animation look so strange? guess we just go to Whiterun and see how many people we can kill in 15 minutes. Pick up the quest to go see the Greybeards. Wait. I forgot to rebind them. Excuse me one moment. I've got to magically assign my weapons to special buttons that you cannot see.
Mercy!
No, this brings back memories. Oh, this really brings back memories.
By order of the yard. Stop right there.
What, are you the same guard? I was sure he was dead.
Cannot best.
Wow, that was much harder last time. Just goes to show for all the murdering and... well, murdering. I've really grown as a person. I'm not who I once was. Now I can kill these guys pretty easily. So I guess that's the message at the end of the day. If you're not happy with who you are, just remember,
Being attacked. Victory.
couple of serial killings might help you on a path to being a better you. Or some bullshit like that, I don't know, I don't believe in self-help. Even if it does include my favorite activity of mindless slaughter. Actually, just one of them have the key that I need. No. Why do none of these people have a key to their own brewery? What about this door? What's this? This isn't a door. That makes sense. Who shot that? Own up. Oh, it's over here.
Over here.
It made the sound that those arrows hit, but you didn't lose any health. Doesn't matter if you're afraid of me. I'm not that kind of psychopath. I just love killing. See, this is like a... These low-level zones are like a nice vacation. You can just come here and kill people with a few swings of the hammer. And chill out. There's no need for any drawn-out, stressful murders.
Eastby's beard.
It's therapeutic. Is it called Chill Furrow Farm because you're about to experience the chill of death? I'd say that was pretty chilling. Not again. Is this a courier? What is this? Why did naked men keep falling from this? I have never seen this before. Although I can hazard a guess at why it happens, actually. It's probably because all the couriers are kind of registered to the same entity. So, since I did kill the courier at one village ages ago, he would have despawned, hence his clothes despawned. But when it came time for, another letter to be sent to me, and the game wanted to spawn the courier again, because he was, I don't know, unloaded, due to like body decay. It didn't think to add his clothes back into his inventory, so he keeps spawning dead because it's the same entity, and naked because he just basically keeps forgetting to put his clothes back on after the last encounter, after our last juicy hand-holding sesh. That's my theory anyway. It's just a game theory.
Help me. Death is highly overrated.
Stop stealing my line. If you're trying to make yourself more sympathetic to me, don't bother. I killed dogs, and I've loved dogs. I love dogs. Dogs boys is what they call us. But if I still killed them, you ripping off my lines isn't going to help your case.
We are routed. Fall back. What you want? No more.
My food lasted just as long as it needed to. Isn't it a funny world Skyrim people live in? Well, this will be... I was about to say this will be it, but... that was anticlimactic. I thought I might actually have a chance to die there, but no. That was... the... apolitical psychopath run of Skyrim. Managed to do it in 2 more streams than I was originally planning. Wasn't entirely unexpected though. But Ulfric's dead, Elisif's dead, Peace and Skyrim. Everyone in between those two places is dead, except for the last few people holed up in there. But I'm coming back for them. We'll be back to Spyro again on Wednesday. And I've already got my next thing planned for next Sunday, so wait and see what happens there. Or just look at the schedule and spoil it for yourself. Do what you want. I don't care. So see you at either one of those or never again.